Hi there, this is Nigel Edwards at UK Hypnosis and Coaching, and today I'm going to talk about a particular breathing technique called the physiological sigh. And it's very easy to do. You can do it pretty much anywhere, and it has the benefits of exaggerating a relief part of your breathing system that will allow you to reduce stress, takes tension out of your body, and where you're experiencing any feelings of anxiety, it really helps, as do a lot of other breathing techniques that I talk about. But this one particularly is profound in how quickly and how well it works. So, what is the physiological sigh? In one very brief description, it's like that breathing in with an extra breath in, followed by a long out breath. So it's one long breath in, followed by an extra sniff of air coming in, followed by a long, exaggerated out breath. Now, this is a very natural thing that animals do. You may notice that pets do this as well, and it's a very natural thing. Perhaps when a child has been crying, they have that last sob. So I recommend doing it through the nose, but equally you can do it through the mouth as well. And what's actually happening when you breathe in, the chest cavity opens up, it pushes the diaphragm down, and that actually expands the heart a little bit. And here's the sciencey bit. Because the heart is expanded, the blood pressure drops a little bit, which means there's a signal from the brain into the heart to say speed up. So that increases the tension and the stress level. When you breathe out, the opposite happens. So the diaphragm moves back up again and it squeezes in that chest cavity area where the heart is, and that allows the blood pressure to release, and the whole system goes into the what's called the parasympathetic nervous system. When we breathe in, it's the sympathetic nervous system, that's fight or flight, action, activity, energy, and the parasympathetic nervous system is the out breath, the release of tension. So when we're actually breathing in that second breath, what we're doing is where there are extra sacs around the lung areas. There's lots and lots of these sacs all laid out. It might be the sort of size of a tennis court or something like that. But when you're breathing in, expanding your lungs and those air sacs as well. The extra breath in does that part, which means as you start to breathe out, it expels a load more carbon dioxide from the system. And that in itself triggers the release of all the stress and the tension, and it really improves your whole relaxation, rest and digest, repair and maintenance side to cut in. So stress is out, relaxation is in. So very easy to do. You don't need any real practice at doing it, just that breath in with that extra one, and then a long, exaggerated breath out. I would suggest doing it at least once, twice, three times is probably about the right number to hit. But you can do it a few more times as well. Not so it makes you dizzy or anything like that. Just do it so that you get to feel the benefits. And once you've got that into a regular practice, you'll be aware of when it's best to do it. You'll catch yourself perhaps if that heart starts racing, starts beating faster, and you know that your unconscious mind has been triggered by something around you in your environment, and it's just alerting you. So all it's doing is telling you that you need to be alert to something. As many generations ago, human beings were facing predators and all sorts of threats. So your unconscious mind is constantly scanning your environment, looking for things to bring to your conscious awareness or even your unconscious awareness, just that little bit of anxiety feeling, often triggered by something you haven't even been consciously aware of. So these kind of breaths, when you build them in, it brings that anxiety down. It stops the fight or flight from going any further, because usually fight or flight means the heart starts beating, you start maybe getting shaky, jelly legs, all of those sorts of things. And just bear in mind that people that experience that first wave of anxiety, those feelings in your body, sometimes they become afraid of those feelings. Oh, I can't possibly have an anxiety attack in that place right now, or in this area, or in front of those people. And then by having that feeling of anxiety about the anxiety, that's basically telling your unconscious mind that those feelings are dangerous or to be afraid of them. And that aggravates that fight or flight, the anxiety even further. So on the first wave, if you can build in this kind of breathing technique, the physiological sigh, really helpful to prevent that spiral of doom from going any further. So I hope that helps. Please let me know how it works for you. And this has been Nigel Edwards at UK Hypnosis and Coaching. And here's to your success. Thank you for watching.